Hey guys,
welcome to
Jaggery
Journeys. In this video, we'll be talking about our latest Leh Ladakh trip.
The most awaiting trip of our lifetime, the most adventurous one and risky one as well. So stay tuned if you want more tips and tricks about planning the trip, staying there, enjoying and having a good time, and also acing it with your whatever car that you want.
Because planning is the most important thing in a journey. What are the places to visit in Leh Ladakh?
I don't know. Are the passes really that high?
Is Zojila and Khardungla really scary?
मैंने सुना है ऑक्सीजन का भी कभी कभी दिक्कत हो जाती है.
देख लेंगे.
How about the pressure? Air pressure affects something there? Low pressure का असर है. The little heart is not little anymore. It has swollen up. Might burst at any point of time. See this?
It's good that we didn't bring Lays. Should we open it? फूटेगा नहीं ना? बॉम्ब जैसे ना फूटे. How to go? By flight or car?
यार थोड़ा एडवेंचर करते हैं. अपनी इग्निस में चलते हैं.
Ignis में?
Of course.
इसकी तो आज लंबी लग गई.
कैसे जाएंगे?
पता नहीं.
वापस भी नहीं जा सकते.
काफी दूर है यार.
ये थोड़ा ज्यादा हो गया.
But finally कर तो लिया ना. Based on our trip, we have created a difficulty meter for you, with starting with most difficult to a moderate to a least difficult and easy kind of a trip for you, and we will help you actually figure out how this could turn out for you. In this trip, we have created 4 different plans, and we chose the first one. Figure out for yourself which one sounds or works best for you, and in the terms of difficulty, how do you want to manage it? Up to you. So guys, let's talk about the plans that you can take, and of the 4 plans, let's start with the plan 1, which is the most difficult one. So we start from Delhi NCR, Gurugram to be specific, and in fact take a dash to Kasol, which is about 14 hours from Gurgaon, give or take. This is an absolute smooth road, and in fact you will find it wonderful to drive if you have a companion, or the more better. On the next day from Kasol, you can head out to Jispa, and that's in the Lahaul Spiti Valley. In fact, it takes about 5 hours for you, and a good place. Until this time, you wouldn't find bad roads. You can choose to go through the Atal Tunnel, or you can take the Rohtang Pass as you wish. Rohtang Pass will increase the time, give or take, by at least 3 hours because of the traffic usually involved. From Jispa, on the third day, you can obviously move to Leh directly, and this will definitely be a good trip for you, but definitely the worst part of the roads here. So it starts with all the passes on this side. So once you've crossed Rotang, there will be Baralacha, there will be Nakila, there will be Lachangla, Tanglangla, and then you'll find Pang. So that's a great drive, and you will spend most of the day driving here. Takes about 12 hours to reach Leh from Jispa. You can stay in Leh on that day, and then go around the city on the next. You may need 1 day or two at max to cover the city of Leh. But then you can move to Nubra Valley. So here is where you find the Diskit Monastery, the different cold desert and the camels, etc. Good place to be, and you can spend a night at Nubra there. Takes usually about 5 hours, and you will come across the Khardungla Pass on this day. So in this plan, we make Leh as the center point and then head back towards Leh the next day after staying over at Nubra. And because Leh becomes your center focal, now you can move around the area. So the next day from Leh, we go to Pangong. So here you will come through the Changla Pass, treacherous 5-6 hours drive. You can do a day trip as we did in plan 1, or you can stay back in the Pangong zone and in fact come back the next day. And because Leh is our center focal, that's where we head out for the next part of our circuit, which is from Leh to Sonamarg. This is covering your Zojila Pass and the entire sector of Dras, Kargil, etc. Till Sonamarg, mostly in fact till Zojila, it's all Ladakh, and beautiful roads for you to see. Beautiful sceneries, the Zanskar Valley that you will come across. And you reach Sonamarg. The next day you can start from Sonamarg early and reach Jammu in the evening, and from Jammu you can come back to Delhi NCR for yourself. Now starts with the plan 2, which again starts from Delhi NCR. Again taken Gurgaon as the point to start. So from Gurgaon to Kasol, you can, like I said earlier, you can check out Buntar, Jispa or Sarchu as well. Or if you are looking at staying put to acclimatize, it's better you stay in Jispa for a day, acclimatize yourself, and then head out for Leh for the next day. And again, like I said, you will come across all the passes. The most treacherous part of the stretch will be at this point, and from there on you can reach Leh, spend a day like you did earlier, day or two in Leh to figure out good places to visit there, and then head out to the Nubra Valley on the day next. After covering Nubra Valley, the very next day you should ideally try and cover Pangong directly from there. So in this plan you can directly travel from Nubra to Pangong. This takes about 7 hours or so, and then this plan may include overnight stay at Pangong again, or if you have started early from Nubra, you can head back to Leh. Yes, so from here we are heading back to Leh again. And the next part of the journey, if you have only 4 days, you head back towards Sonamarg, again covering the Zanskar Valley, from Sonamarg to Jammu on the penultimate day, and then finally from Jammu to Srinagar. Jammu to Gurgaon. Now here comes the plan 3. The plan 3 starts for people who are interested to drive themselves, or take a cab or take the road to go to Leh Ladakh, but then they do not want to do it all the way from wherever they're starting. So Chandigarh could be a spot for you. When you start from Chandigarh, you can head out from Chandigarh directly to Jispa on your day 1, get yourself acclimatized at Jispa, and then head out for Leh from Jispa on the next day, acclimatize yourself, stay around a couple of days, head to Nubra Valley. Again, overnight stay, cover up the places there at the Nubra Valley, head from Nubra to Pangong Lake, which is on your 4th day of the stay, and then of course from Pangong to Leh on the same day or after an overnight stay. Then follow the same route back through Sonamarg, Jammu, and finally to Chandigarh. Right now, if you look at this, this is an option wherein you can come from any part of the world and in fact still have a one of the road trip. Plan number 4 is the one where people are traveling on flights. Directly you can head out to Leh and then land at Leh. You should ideally stay at least 2 days to acclimatize yourself to the weather, altitude, etc. And then start roaming around Leh. And this is covering 4 days there, so a couple of days just to explore Leh in itself. Head out to Nubra on the 3rd day. From Nubra, you can directly go to Pangong and spend the day there and come back in the evening. Because you have enough number of days in this plan, you just saved all the time for travel to Leh and from Leh. So this 4th day you can actually cover Maruri, which is another beautiful lake again in the Pangong in the same.
All things we have in our car to make a ride easier. First and most important, we keep a dustbin. We don't throw garbage on the road. So like Swachh Bharat Abhiyan thing. And then we have our home cooked snacks in that bag. And also we have got some more knickknacks in that picnic bag. And then we have a water can. We try to refill it in the hotel rooms. And also we get some tea for us.
Fuck. Still hot. More than 12 hours of our journey and we're still drinking hot tea that we took in the morning. This really works, huh? The flask is about 1.5 liters. Keeps our tea hot throughout the day. 12 hours. Find this on Amazon in the link below. One of the most important things that we have in our mind is taking care of yourself while traveling during these COVID times. So we will be talking about the restrictions that you have there, the norms that you need to follow, and in fact some of the inline permits and the permissions that you need to cover this entire territory. Stay tuned for more.
If you like our video, do like, share and subscribe to our channel.